There's a growing concern over home insurance. Some are left with no insurance or underinsured.
CBS 47's Jennifer Zucker joins us now live in studio with the latest from Valley representatives. Jennifer.
Catherine Bryan, in California, State Farm last year said it was discontinuing coverage for 72,000 houses and apartments in the state. I spoke with local representatives who say millions of residents whose homes were destroyed could have a tough path forward. The Palisades fire burning in Los Angeles could become the most costly wildfire in history.
What we're going to see here within the next handful of weeks is a lot of people who are not going to be able to rebuild.
According to the most recent data from the California Department of Insurance, between 2020 and 2022, insurance companies declined to renew 2.8 million homeowner policies in the state.
We need insurance reform here in California, but a lot of insurers, private insurers, don't want to write policies here because they look at the risk.
The Little Hoover Commission released policy recommendations the commission believes can help the state address the crisis.
If you spend the money to make your home fire safe and you do it based on the certain rules that have been accepted by the state of California and the insurance industry, that ought to help reduce your premium.
Fresno County Supervisor Nathan Magzig says the damage from the fires in Los Angeles reminds him of the devastation from the Creek Fire.
There were over 800 homes and structures that were lost across that roughly 300 acre footprint where that fire burned.
He says many of the residents affected were not protected.
My heart breaks for the fact that many of the people in Southern California are in similar situations where either are underinsured or their insurance policies were dropped prior to this fire taking place.
And there needs to be a change.
Lower the risk of these intense fires happening, and the only way you can do that is through fuels reduction.
Many canceled policyholders had to use a program set up by the state, but without taxpayer support, the California Fair Plan.
Every single homeowner in California should be aware right now that there is a large potential that their home insurance is about to go up to make up for the losses that we have, because that's required in the California Fair Plan.
Analysts at JP Morgan predicted insured losses could be as high as $50 billion.
That is a massive, massive cliff that we are falling off that people really need to be aware of.
District 8 Assemblyman David Tongipa says the crisis was avoidable.
Insurance markets, they know where the dangers are and they're going to assess the risk. If we knew that they saw this area as a risk, it should have been our priority here in the legislature to make sure that those communities were protected.
And their overall message here is to lower the risk of fires statewide to bring insurance companies back. But as of now, there's no plan for how to accomplish that. Live in the studio, Jennifer Zucker, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.